Hello, and welcome to 7 Strategies for Infusing Accessibility into Your Courses. I am Marjorie Bazluki, Instructional Designer in the Center for Advancing Teaching and Learning at the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse. In this session, we will look at 7 strategies to help you create a course that is accessible to all. Designing courses accessibly from the beginning means that all students, whether they need accommodations or not, have a better experience. If accommodations are needed when the course starts, very little extra work goes into providing those accommodations. We will look at these 7 areas where you can infuse accessibility further, delivering the most inclusive online course possible, improving outcomes and experiences for your learners. Understanding your users. Keep the users in mind. It is most important that the users can access the material, so understanding the users and thinking about potential barriers is key. Making this your focus will change your thought processes and allow you to avoid potential accessibility issues from the start, saving time and improving the quality of your course. Put yourself into the user position. User experience. One of the best things you can do is to go into your course as a student. Oftentimes, the look is different enough to make any directions you provide confusing to the student. Here is an example of consistent course navigation. The user can see exactly what is happening in this first module. It is clean and easy to follow. There are many changes you can make to your course to make it more accessible. Here are 2 very simple changes you can make now. One is hyperlinks. To support American Disabilities Act in your online courses, it is recommended that hyperlinks are text within a sentence to foster readability. If we look at the samples, we see various ways instructors attempt to hyperlink text. Although they all may seem correct, only text 3 and 4 are ADA compliant. Text 3 places the link within a sentence. This option should only be used for short links. Text 4 increases readability, especially with longer websites. Text 1 and 2 do not lend support to learners who have a screen reader. It's also advised to organize your links. Organize long lists of hyperlinks into categories and provide a label and a short description of the site content for each link. Text design. When designing informational material, a sans serif font is easiest to read. Sans serif is a font style that does not have additional strokes attached to the letters. Times New Roman does have additional strokes and should be avoided. Once a sans serif font is selected, it is best to use the same font throughout the course. Minimizing font variation helps make courses ADA compliant, and it can help all learners stay focused. Another factor to consider with text design is accessibility and usability. For accessibility and usability, it is best to have a dark colored font on a light colored background, also known as high contrast. The best option for readability is a black font with a white background. If instructors want to use color, they need to avoid using extremely bright backgrounds such as red. It is especially advantageous to avoid red, green, or yellow-blue combinations for contrasting colors because individuals with color blindness are unable to differentiate the text from the background. After text colors are chosen, text formatting should be examined. Text formatting should follow the less is more rule, particularly with the use of bolds and italics. Use them sparingly and only to emphasize extreme items. Concerning underlining, the only text that should be underlined is text that is hyperlinked to meet ADA compliance. The next strategy is visual design. As we just saw with one of the simple changes like choosing font style and color, We can also see that color plays a role in visuals as well, especially when it involves directional options. Avoid using color to convey essential information ensures that the information is accessible to those who can't reliably discriminate between colors. This group includes people with color blindness and regular blindness, but it also includes people using monochrome monitors and handheld computers with green screens. Auditory design is the next strategy to consider when infusing accessibility into your courses. Providing closed captioning. Many English language learners benefit from captions on videos so that they can see the spelling of new vocabulary. Other students learning new vocabulary, such as in a technical or medical class, can benefit from these captions as well. Designing for photosensitivity. This is what is involved when we use flashing and moving images in PowerPoint. Try to avoid excessive flashing and moving animations. It is distracting and potentially harmful to those who experience photosensitivity. The curb effect. You've probably seen ramps or curbs cut from the street to the sidewalk. The ramp is a feature that was built for people with disabilities, but it still benefits everyone. This is also the case with web design and development. By thinking a little differently when you're developing and designing an online course, you can help to avoid creating unnecessary barriers for your learners and help improve their success. For accessibility will also help users with old browsers, missing plugins, slow connections, small screens, etc. Many individuals might never request a disability-related accommodation or even know that they have a disability, but will nonetheless benefit from accessible design. Everyone benefits from a course that has been thoughtfully planned with accessibility built in. If you have questions or need assistance, please feel free to contact me, either by email or phone. Thank you.